Hello, it's Sadie. I wanted to come on and do a weekly energy reading. It is post-solar eclipse weekly energy reading. And there's a lot of energy right now. Hope everyone is doing well. And so let's talk about the energy. It is Tuesday, so it's a Mars day. We are in Aries season. We just had a very eventful, as far as the energy goes, new moon solar eclipse in Aries with Chiron in Aries too. So there's a lot of Aries energy being activated right now. The moon is in Aries still. And there is this energy right now that's very sort of mysterious, hidden, and unknown. Spirit was giving me the Odin rune, which is, if any of you are familiar with the runes, it's the blank rune. It's also known as Weird, W-Y-R-D. So that's a good description of the energy right now. It's a little weird. But what that rune is it's basically blank because it's unknown. And it's funny because there are the rune purists, people who've studied Norse mythology, and that rune actually didn't exist until 1970. So there's many who believe like it's just not even like a rune, like it's not a thing. But the symbolism of that rune being blank is that there are both unknown and unknowable aspects to life and to the experience. And so we're in this unknown/unknowable space as a collective. Yesterday, the energy was really, really amped up, right? And I felt great yesterday because of the amplification of energy. I am a Leo rising, so whenever there's like a lot of energy, I feel it and I want to move. I'm very energized by it. I feel very alive. But today, there's this like come down. Mary Jo, for those who don't know Mary Jo's channel, Divine Messenger 717, go check out her latest video of post-eclipse hangover, because that is the perfect description of the energy. It was like this high, like woo, amped up. And today it's like, and part of that is because what Spirit was saying about that and like the high and kind of the lower energy today. I wouldn't say it's low. It's just, it's this kind of like not as amped up. For some, you might be feeling like more tired, more lethargic, very exhausted right now. For others, you might be feeling like agitated, irritated. I was having waves of anxiety. I was feeling waves of grief today too. And again, not necessarily my energy, but just more tapping in and tuning into the collective. So you could be experiencing that. And the energy is like fluctuating like this, okay? So what Spirit was saying about this week is it's like a vibration recalibration. And so it's going to just be very, very important to like listen to your intuition. And this week specifically, things that worked for you in the past may not be working for you right now. And that's why it's going to be so important to like really listen to your intuition, your inner guidance. Really connect with your guides and ancestors too. And I'm saying ancestors specifically because the energy of the ancestors coming in yesterday was so strong for me personally. Like personal ancestors of mine were really coming in and making their energy known to me. And so some of you could be having that. Some of you could be having dream experiences with your ancestors this week. Really pay attention to your dreams and the messages that are coming through in your dreams. On the flip side of that, you could be having very psychic experiences related to past life and related to even other incarnations in other places. There's this all-encompassing energy right now that is kind of mysterious because it's unknown. Oh, and as things are falling, things are changing. There's this energy of like change and not being clear, which is okay. But that's why you really, this week specifically, need to allow yourself to be guided and navigated by what your internal clock is telling you. So some of you, the sleep patterns could be way off. Some of you too, because I'm experiencing this. I'm either ravenously hungry or I'm not hungry at all. And I'll go hours not eating, not hungry at all. And so really just listen to your body, your inner voice, your internal clock to kind of navigate these energies this week. Also, you know, as I've been saying, be very gentle with yourself, give yourself and others grace, because the emotions are very fluctuating too. I am a Cancer sun, and so anything that deals with the moon always has an effect on me. And again, my emotions have been either like really up, really blissful, really happy, really good, or kind of low, kind of sad, kind of tired. And so understand that you may be experiencing that, but others around you who are not as aware are experiencing that as well. And so be gentle and kind to yourself with the fluctuating emotions during this week as we are kind of coming down. You know, we had that peak of energy with the eclipse and now it's kind of coming down, although April is still going to be an explosive month. So again, listen to your intuition. If you get guided to do something or not do something, if you feel like, you know, if plans suddenly change, if you were meant to take a trip and like it fell through, if things were moving forward and then they fell through, this is a time to like just take a step back and say, okay, rejection is God's protection. Rejection is God's redirection. I'm not going to force anything right now. However, though, with that being said, even though we are in the midst of a Mercury retrograde, energy is still moving forward. And so again, always use your discernment and listen to your intuition. I have taken jobs during Mercury retrograde. I have signed leases or other contracts during Mercury retrograde that were actually good for me. I'll give you an example because it's coming up in my awareness, and so I know I'm meant to share this. I took a contract job. This was back in 2012. And I knew it was during Mercury retrograde, and I was like, I don't know if I'm going to take this job, but it like everything that it kind of like checked all the boxes for me. It was the schedule I wanted. It was the type of work I wanted to do. And so I was like, I'm going to take this job. One of the best decisions I've ever made. Was it long term? No, it only lasted 8 months, but it only lasted 8 months because through that job, through that position, I met someone else and I was placed in a very elevated position. So I got a massive promotion, which took me out of that position and brought me more money. So I always share that story to kind of say, like, especially right now, because we are in a solar eclipse portal. Eclipse energy is like fated energy. It could be literally the stars aligning for you with the star. It's like your wish fulfillment, your wish come true, a massive manifestation. You could experience world energy where you complete one cycle and you level up to the next, which is going to propel you forward and move you in a new direction. The other card that I'm looking for is the Wheel of Fortune. Give me a second. It's this energy of, again, that's the energy of the weird rune. The blank rune is an energy of fate. It's the fates. You know, and so what's meant for you is going to come when it's divinely timed. And so even if, again, we're in the middle of a Mercury retrograde, things are a little wonky, things are a little weird. If there are these fortunate opportunities or fortuitous events that take place in your life that are kind of like moving you from one area to the next, don't hold back because we're in Mercury retrograde. Like, allow yourself to flow with the energy. The other thing I'm very much looking at on this card is the caduceus. This is like that medical seal. And so again, good time to watch your health. Listen to your body with what you need health-wise. Take extra vitamins if they are something that doesn't interfere with your current medication. If you're on any medication, drink lots of water. Really purify your vessel to balance your vessel, but also purification of the vessel helps to balance the emotions. The other thing I would say is be extra cautious while traveling as well right now, because we are in Aries season and the energy is very volatile. And so again, because it's so up and down, could be like more accidents, which we're seeing, especially when it comes to bridges, when it comes to water. I'm even going to say planes, even though we haven't technically seen anything with planes yet. I'm going to say planes because that's coming through. Just be more cautious when you're traveling right now, okay? But don't allow the weird energy, the mysterious energy, the unknowable or an unknown energy to kind of stop you from moving forward. If it's fated for you, it's going to happen. There's a lot that's closing out because many of us are shifting and leveling up, and that's part of this vibration recalibration too. But this is a time not to fear the unknown. I know we as humans kind of sometimes will fear change or fear the unknown, but really just surrender and ask for your highest good and the highest outcome at all times, and you are going to be in alignment with your highest good and the highest outcome at all times, okay? Anything else that wanted to come through today? No, just allow yourself whatever feels good for you, again, about prioritizing peace, which was the message for last week. Whatever feels good for you, whatever helps you to be in a space of peace and detachment and just serenity with everything that's going on, do that. For me, my sacred space is nature. I love water. I love being near water. We're here at the park today, got the sun shining, you know. Do whatever it is that helps you to kind of come into that space of balance and harmony within yourself, okay? With that, we are going to use the Light Seer's Tarot. Higher self, Holy Spirit, guides, guardians, and angels of unconditional love. What do you want everyone to know about this week? 10 of Swords. You are walking away from things that no longer serve you. There could be some sudden endings is what I'm hearing as well. But just know, like, this is liberation. This is freedom. This is one of the only decks where this 10 of Swords has her standing, or has the person in the card depicted standing upright and kind of just free. And so understand that if something ends for you right now, it's because you're being liberated from it. And the worst is over is what I'm being told to say. 3 of Wands, hold the vision. There is a beautiful manifestation, something that's coming on the horizon that you may not see, but you might be feeling that energy of anticipation. Just allow yourself to be in that space, okay? Page of Swords, information, knowledge, learning, growing. For some of you, this could be actually receiving some sort of information or knowledge at this time. It's going to help you to move forward. Or you may need to do more research before you make a decision, is what I'm being told to tell you. But there's that decision with the Ace of Wands. New beginning, exciting new opportunities, and it's like that spark of life, that spark of creation. Again, the third eye, the vision could be expanded right now because of the solar eclipse energies. I remember yesterday I didn't actually go outside and watch the eclipse, but I did feel during the time it was going on pressure on my crown, and then after the eclipse I felt pressure on my third eye. So your third eye and your crown chakra could be highly activated at this time. New ideas and inspiration coming through for some of you. Others, downloads that are like helping to expand your creativity. Five of Cups. Again, there is this energy of kind of grieving the past, or grieving what was lost, or grieving what can't come with you on the new timeline, on the new cycle. Allow yourself to feel your feelings, purge, release, honor what is and what has been. But just know, always with the Five of Cups, even if there's 3 cups that feel like they have spilled over, there's always 2 cups remaining. Not all is lost here, okay? 8 of Swords. This is the collective energy, that unknown. I don't see the way forward. I don't really know what's going on. I'm not sure which direction to take. Some of us are feeling this too, but just know all is well. Just because you can't see the way forward doesn't mean there isn't one forward. And this is, again, a time to listen to that inner guidance, listen to your inner fire. If you feel really excited about something, or really called for something, or you're just continuously getting the same idea in your head, listen to that inspiration and take action as needed. Spirit, anything else? Justice is coming in. There is balance coming in. Again, you do not need to see the way forward for there to be a way forward. God always makes a way. Where there is no way, God makes a way. And so trust in balance, trust in justice, trust that the scales are turning in your favor, especially if you've dealt with any situation or circumstance which has been unjust. Again, and it's funny, the rest of the cards flew away except for the 10 of Swords with the Justice card. And this is like, this, whatever is coming to an end, or whatever changes for you at this time, is justice for you, is good karma coming in for you. All right? Because there's your new beginning. I love it. The Fool. New beginnings, new cycles, expansion, adventure, opportunity. The world is your oyster. You have literally everything in your hands, and it's time to start anew. 2 of Wands. For some of you, this could be about travel, or it could be about connections and making new connections that are very supportive and things that are going to inspire you. But there is this energy of connection and collaboration in the new timeline that's coming in. So I really do like this energy that's coming out this week, even though energy is about kind of topsy-turvy, but it's still really good. I'm going to grab the cards that flew and then finish up. All right, final messages. I'm going to use Sacred Symbols Oracle card today. Let's see. Divine Feminine is on the bottom of the deck. So tapping into that divine feminine receptive energy, keeping the heart space open. As I cut the deck, we have water, allowing the emotions to flow. I'm really honoring what you're feeling right now at all times. Again, there is such a strong message of drinking water to cleanse and purify, because you are stepping into power. This is a new level of power, spiritual power, emotional power, mental power, physical power that you are about to experience now in this sort of unknown space. There's also a lot of luck. So beautiful luck, good fortune, expansion, I'm being told to tell somebody, play your lucky numbers. And I don't know who that's for, but I just heard it. So play your lucky numbers. If you were looking for confirmation, that's your confirmation. There's massive healing coming out. This is a very healing time, especially because Chiron is the wounded healer, and Chiron was with this eclipse. There was like a Kazemi with the sun and Chiron, so really beautiful energy. Stay grounded. Be outside in nature, ground your energy. There's a lot of really great grounding meditations as well. The karmic path is ending, all right? You're ending this heavy cycle. You're ending the karma with the 8. We are in the 8th year. Things are coming into balance. Trust and believe in that. But also come into your psychic and spiritual gifts. They are yours. They are your birthright. And they're what are going to help you to navigate as you are going forward. Bottom of the deck, magic. You are magic. You are the magician. You can manifest whatever it is that you desire for your life. Trust and believe in that for yourself. All right. I feel like I need to pull one more card. So Spirit, what is the final card, the final message that you want to bring through with this energy recalibration? You might want to do some shadow work at this time. There's nothing to fear. Send light and love to the aspects of yourself that feel unloved and unwanted. And just know that all the work that you have done and are doing on yourself is bringing you into your highest destiny. And so don't be afraid of the shadow. Don't be afraid to dive deep right now if you're being called to do that. All right, I am sending so much love. I hope everyone has a beautiful and blessed rest of the week. I saw 2222 as I just said that, so that could be a confirmation for someone, 2222, but I am sending love and I will see you soon. Take care.